My name is Kevin Parker. I'm one of the founders and producers of Philadelphia Fashion Week and FBH Modeling Agency. I'm 24 years old and I'm also a clothing designer of Tarantula Couture.
I'm Kerry Scott. I'm also one of the co-founders of FBH Philadelphia Fashion Week. Also, I'm a clothing designer and also run a modeling agency at FBH.
Well, our agency was pretty much put together and is geared to models who don't want to, or models who've been taken advantage of and models who don't want to be taken advantage of. There are a lot of agencies out there, a lot of companies out there who've taken advantage of models by paying thousands of dollars for classes, for runway classes, acting classes, and at the end, they either have pictures that they can't market themselves with, or they've been taught something that they can't utilize in the real fashion industry. So what we decided to do was put together classes at a very low cost, $50 a month for runway, posing classes, acting improv classes, acting classes, makeup application classes. So people will know that, they have a place to come to where they're not, going bankrupt or being taken advantage of when they walk away with the talent that they've been provided here. They walk away with something that they really use in the fashion industry. What does fashion mean to me? Fashion to me means self-expression. I want people to express themselves in fashion. That's why when I design, I just think about how I perceive what a woman should look like or what a man should look like. And not being stuck inside the box by being average, by stepping outside the box and wearing things that are a little bit out there where people stare at you like, wow, she's making a statement or he's making a statement. I'm all about making statements. Well, we started Philadelphia Fashion Week in 2007, and what made us decide to put together Philadelphia Fashion Week is we were looking around like, Philadelphia is probably the only major city that doesn't have a fashion week at the time. We were like, what are we going to do? Are we going to sit around and wait for somebody else to start it for us? Or are we going to, step up to the plate and put it together ourselves? So that's what made us decide to put together Philadelphia Fashion Week and give designers a platform to showcase their talents. Because there's so many talented designers here in Philadelphia, and some designers feel like they have to leave Philadelphia to make it. And I want to develop an event where people will come together and be like, wow, Philadelphia has so much talent. Their models have talent. They have high fashion, they have couture, they have everything you can think of here in the city, and there's so many talented designers. One designer that comes to mind is Mike Sam. The name of his collection is English Clientele. He moved to LA. Once he moved to LA, he dresses Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Paris Hilton, Eva Longoria. His collection is doing amazing. He's been in tons of magazines. And he's also showing in Philadelphia Fashion Week this season. And the reason why he's coming back because he wants to show his support for Philadelphia, and he wants to come back here and just pretty much show what he's done. And he's also one of our seminar speakers for Inspiring to Design, for styling and fashion.
I think we're hitting talent. A lot of designers, a lot of who's who have came out of Philadelphia in the fashion area. We're not recognized as being that, but I believe now we are coming up because everyone has a show, or there's many designers who are really putting Philadelphia on the map. And if you look at just walking down the street, you see all kinds of creative designs that people are wearing, and just different colors that normal designers or normal people wouldn't put together. So I believe that the fashion scene in Philadelphia is really on the rise.
One of my favorite designers now, since we've met and connected and I've seen a lot of his work and a lot of things that he's done, is Laquan Smith out of New York City. He's really doing a lot, and he's kind of even inspired me as a designer to really put more effort into my collections and things that I put together. The things that he does is awesome. The creativity, the leggings, the sequence jumpsuits, it's just awesome. So that's one of the people I look up to right now as a designer. There are a lot of other designers out there that I look up to as well, but I'm just looking at it from a standpoint of, really edgy, really, and then still sticks to our community as far as African American.
Mine is Dolce & Gabbana. I just love everything that they do. I love them because they take risks. Just by even putting a Mel in the same picture, or female and the female just look like they're interacting with each other. That's not the norm. That's one of the reasons why they're one of my favorite. And the colors and the patterns that they put together are just awesome. Well, each year we do an open casting call, open go see, for designers and models to come and participate. And to add the extra twist, we go after a lot of designers. A lot of designers who are mainstream, you would consider. So that just to add something extra to the show.
Yeah, I believe it brings a spotlight on Philadelphia fashion designers as well, by bringing outside people in who already have a following, who have a name, and who the press follow. And I believe that's the reason why we bring in a lot of other designers who are pretty much established to give our designers a spotlight as well. My favorite part of putting the event together is pretty much the day of the show, just watching the process from the hair, makeup, the clothes, the fittings, the runway practice before the show, and the setup, and once the music is pumping and people still out in the audience, you see what people are gonna, how people are gonna feel when they come in, and you want that whole aura to be like, wow, when people walk into the room. And that's the effect that I think we're definitely gonna give off this year. When people walk into the room, it's gonna be wow.
One, when everybody's in the reception room, and just the energy and just the excitement of them waiting to get into the main show is really crazy. Like, just it takes you to another level. Like, especially being a producer, it makes you feel proud, nervous, everything.
Well, one thing about our company is we are never comfortable where we're at. We always like to strive to make things better, make it bigger, make it more innovative, make it more exciting. So every year I think we step up our game, and if people look at our track record, it look like, wow, they started off really, really small with just 2 days, then it extended to 4, then back to 3, and now it's a full 6 days. So I feel really excited about that, and also partnering with Awareness, which is the Kenneth Cole Foundation. That's who we're donating to this year. Kenneth Cole is actually one of our sponsors as well. Our opening event will be a fashion showcase at the Kenneth Cole store featuring Kenneth Cole's latest collection. There's going to be a lot of people there, people from corporate, and a lot of the Philadelphia fashion scene as well, FGI Philadelphia, and just a lot of the local fashion scene as well, and some city representatives. Well, Tarantula was founded in 2005 by myself and Kerry Scott. I believe our collection is really edgy. We use a lot of leathers, a lot of studs, stones, a lot of different shapes and colors. So it kind of reminds you almost of like dominatrix, but fashion still. We use a lot of like leather corsets with stones all over, and feather bras, and like blazers with high shoulders, but not the average poof shoulders that everybody does. It's actually like it comes up and it comes down, but it's like flat. So it's, we just come up with different shapes and different concepts. But our new collection we're going to be featuring in our February Philadelphia Fashion Week. My advice is just to never give up on your dream, and to always strive to perfect your craft. Don't ever think, okay, I'm good enough, because you're never just good enough. There's always somebody out there that's better than you. So you have to keep striving and making things better, make it more innovative, make it more creative. And you have to stand out as a person, as an individual. You have to be very approachable. You want to walk away from situations that people are like, wow, that was a great experience. It's just working with them. And by having that type of attitude, people will want to work with you more. You'll network more. People will call you in for bigger things. That's how some people even, made it through being just a genuinely nice person, and also being talented.
I think that you should stick with your creativity and never let anybody bring you down, because as a designer, you're thought of as being crazy anyway. So, go with your vision. You never know. Look at Heather.
I'm Kevin Parker.
And I'm Kerry Scott of Philadelphia Fashion Week. And you just tuned into Above Average Magazine.